Okay, so for Module 14, I did something a little different. I just wrote down a little survey, took it to work, and had everyone answer it. And the questions I asked was, do you believe in subliminal messaging or subliminal persuasion? If so, give an example. Define subliminal messaging. So, the first person their answers were, I believe in hidden subconscious hints and visual clues. And his example was, I have seen TV commercials and radio ads influence people that weren't even paying direct attention. And then for define subliminal messages, he said, any message that is not directly being communicated or broadcast, but that still has intentional purpose or intent. So pretty much what he was saying, he was giving more of an example of product placement, kind of. He was a little bit confused, like a cross between both, so he did not understand what it was. Alright, the next person said, yes, I do believe in subliminal messaging. The example was, Disney movies have tons. And then define it, a message that is not specifically stated but is portrayed nonetheless. Again, more or less thinking of product placement. I guess I should tell you the definition for subliminal messaging is unconsciously aware. So they're both kind of right. Do you believe in subliminal messaging? Yes. Give an example. Media uses subliminal messaging all the time. You can't watch television without viewing them. Wendy's commercial showing the newest chicken sandwich grilled juicy slabbed with sauce. Subliminally, they know that they will stimulate a lot of people's hunger receptors. And then define it. Any message must be viewable, not spoken, that stimulates the brain into desire. So again, they're thinking of product placement. The next person, he was one of the only ones that said no. He said no, and then it is a form or a hidden picture or text. So kind of, he was kind of on unconsciously aware. It's kind of what he meant. The next person said no. Flashing a Coke in the middle of a movie will not make me want to drink. Define it, an unconscious message that you are not aware that you are receiving. So this person pretty much got the definition right on, except for when she gave her example, she was thinking of product placement, not so much subliminal messaging. And those were my only, I thought I was going to get some cool subliminal message definitions or examples, but I didn't. I just pretty much got product placement on every single one of my surveys. So there was a little over half that thought that subliminal messaging was real. So for Module 16, for the optical illusions, this one was actually fun. I enjoyed doing this one. I printed them all out, and then I cut them out a second version so that I could show them. Everyone got the lines one right. The one with, are these lines straight? Everyone got that one right. Half of them had already seen it before. And I think if you look at that one the correct way, it does look right. I don't know. I thought it looked crooked, but everyone else got it right. So all the other ones, no one got one of those right, and I asked 8 people. Sorry. So, and then do people have a hard time believing it after I showed them? Yes, they did. There was this one guy, the whole day on the gray squares, he's like, look, if I put a shadow over this white thing, that doesn't make it, it's still technically white, that doesn't count. And he was like freaking out all day about it because he did not want to believe it. Same with a few other people. What I learned about sensation and perception is that the mind works in ways, like, the mind sees things the way it wants to. It doesn't want to see things, it doesn't want to change what it knows to see something that's different. Also, same with people, once they realize that it's wrong, they still don't want to change it in their mind. Which, I think that's pretty interesting that the mind works that way. I think it tells a lot about us as, like, a group of people also, that, we are prone to see things one way and not another way, period. Some people though, there was a few people that were more willing to accept it. They were like, oh yeah, that's cool. Yeah, no, I totally see that now. Now that I look at that they're both great. Yeah, they're both the same. And that also shows that some people are more willing to look at change. And then how some people, their sense of perception, that's like all they have to rely on. So it's like they don't want to admit that it's wrong. But I think that's it. Thank you.